Lesson of the day. As I'm sitting here just admiring my cantaloupe seeds that I planted, you can see some that are trying and working their way to the surface. Some are still buried. If you look around, there's so many that are just fighting to live, fighting to push through. And then this little one right here in particular caught my attention because if you look closely, you can see the seed of the cantaloupe still attached to the emerging leaf that is coming out. And for me, this signals, or rather shows me, that everything has its own ori. And as I look at this, I'm reminded of our soul's contracts. I'm reminded of our ancestral contracts, because I see us very much like these seeds. Each and every one of us planted into this earthly realm, and we're all fighting to survive. You have some that have already sprouted and they've emerged, and they're doing so well and so healthy that the ones that are buried can easily look at them and feel that they got the better deal because they sprouted first, because they came up first. But I want to show y'all the lesson in this. This little seed holds the blueprint. It holds the traumas, it holds the blessings, it holds the delays, it holds every contract that these seeds will meet. It holds their destiny, it holds the past, it holds the future, it holds every single thing that these little seeds can become or will become, or will continue to stay in their dormancy unless somebody, or rather until somebody comes along and sees the work, the possibility of work, and plants them. And we're all down here on this realm, and we've all been planted. And for some of us, the conditions in which we're thriving in are intolerable of our growth, which can find us struggling to break through, struggling to pierce the veil, feeling like our heads are still buried beneath the soil. We can't see with little direction. But if you look around, looking around at the plants that are already standing, I see those as the ancestral spirits that are just up, standing, and waiting for you to rise. They're not gone. You're not alone in this work of sprouting. You're not alone, even if you feel like you're alone because you can't see anything, because your head is buried. You're not alone. And so this seed right here just really caught my attention because it physically shows the work in which these plants have to go through just to resurrect itself, just to sprout. And you can still see the remnants of the past, the remnants of the future, the blueprints that we're born with, the ori in which the works of our life flows out of, still attached. And if you look at it, it's dirty. It's dirty, it's bent up, it's broke down, but that ori is still producing a good work. Burying these babies was an act of burial, an act of dying, right? It was an act of burying yourself, burying your consciousness, burying your fears, okay? Burying your endeavors, burying your worries, burying your frustrations, burying your shortcomings, burying them all so that you give them a place of rest. And it's not to say that that thing is dead, because even dead things live. Even things in dormancy still has a vibration of life. It still carries the vibration of frequency, of light, of sound. okay, of being, as long as that ovary is present, you have not fully grown and became the fullest of what you can be. None of us have. We're still growing. Some of us still buried. Some of us still standing tall, but it doesn't mean that the fight is over. The work is just beginning for the ones who have just sprouted. It's just beginning. And for everything that dies, nothing ever truly dies. It just transmutes. It stills itself until it looks like there's no life left. But there's a vibration there. There's a frequency there. And there's a growth that's happening. There's a new growth. There's rooting that's happening, even though we can't see any of it. How do we know? Because of the signs of life. And sometimes that's all we need is a sign of life. And where can we find that sign? Always at the head. Always at the crown. Always at your ovary. And if that ovary, even if it seems dirty, is pure and clean of heart, baby, you sprouting. You gonna sprout anyway, despite the dirt and the chaos around you, despite the rubble and the obstacles. Baby, you gonna sprout. We all gonna sprout. Make today magical. Peace, y'all.